And they sent back on their journey with Gangnam Style a little bit slow into stride. Wonderful cross with the gold cappers there. The grey Night Tide now speeds off to lead them. Your Worship is prominent, and Payne's Bay is taking a real tug on the right-hand side and using up a lot of energy. Payne's Bay fights fiercely on the right-hand side. There's no speed on. Dunkerre moves through to along the inside, only 3.5 lengths off them. Battle Hammer's about 5 lengths off them. On the outside, trying to slot in his Personal Question. Races 6 lengths off the leader. Gangnam Style and Hamelin Bay further back in the running. Discourse, they're giving the leaders about 10 lengths start. Leoborna is one of the trailers. Your Worship sensed the pace was too slow, and for a 2400 meter contest, we know Your Worship gets the trip, and he's gone off to set the tempo. Payne's Bay still pulling fiercely on the outside, and he's using up a whole lot of energy. Payne's Bay. Night Tide is the grey. Eco Storm slots into that 4th position with a wonderful cross to the inside. Dunkerre. Battle Hammer, the white blinkers, is midfield, 5.5 lengths off them. Gangnam Style and Personal Question, the next two. Discourse and Hamelin Bay race together. Bez Art is dropping out with Leoborna, they the last two. The field makes their way at the 1,000 meter zone, and Your Worship dictating by a length and a tail. Night Tide's right there in a striking position. Payne's Bay raced up on the outside. Eco Storm just sits quietly in those blue silks. Wonderful cross at the rail. Dunkerre is a length away with Battle Hammer. The white blinkers travels well enough. Hamelin Bay's 3 around. Then comes Personal Question. Gangnam Style. Leoborna's got a whole lot of runners in front of him. Got 10-11 lengths to make up. Discourse and Bezart. Your Worship given more rain at the 600. Sped away by 3. The grey is Night Tide back in second. Let's see if Payne's Bay's got anything to offer. Eco Storm on the bridle to the outside. Dunkerre. Look to the right-hand side. Battle Hammer could still have a say. Your Worship coming to the 300. Battle Hammer. Payne's Bay. Eco Storm. Hamelin Bay's running on. Battle Hammer with a big run on the outside. Battle Hammer swept into the lead. Leoborna's come from nowhere running on the last 100, and Hamelin Bay also gets into it. Battle Hammer digs down deep. Hamelin Bay's coming with a final thrust. They're going to come to the line. Very, very tight. Hamelin Bay put his nose down on the line with Battle Hammer. This will go down to the judges in a terrific finish. The two of them going down to the posters, one horse. Let's get into this action, because Battle Hammer head twisted awkwardly for a few strides, had his head in front, and Hamelin Bay's coming home strongly on the inside. They got the race to themselves. Battle Hammer, an awkward ride close home, and down the inside, Hamelin Bay, they're going to come down to the line. Hamelin Bay is scraped in. Hamelin Bay on the inside by an absolute whisker. From in second, Battle Hammer, who proved a very awkward ride those last couple of strides. Eco Storm staying on with Your Worship in photos. Discourse, Night Tide, Payne's Bay, Dunkerre. Wonderful cross was next lane. Gangnam Style further back as they stretch out over this 2400 contest. Well, Battle Hammer moved up a winner on the outside. He travelled smoothly. Directly behind him, switching in 3 off the right-hand side, is Hamelin Bay. That's the runner who took his time. He probably dumped the rider, went back to the parade ring. They got him back to the start. Battle Hammer had the race with 50 to go. He then just twists his head awkwardly, and you can see the rider a little bit awkward there. Saddle might have slipped or something. Not 100% the last bit there. Trying to give it his all, but here comes Hamelin Bay on the inside. Number 12, Battle Hammer closest to us, but number 10, Hamelin Bay, the son of Bezran, he's going to get his nose down. You can see Battle Hammer's head twisted awkwardly as they come down to the post there. And number 10, Hamelin Bay, by an absolute whisker. Number 10, Hamelin Bay, from 12, Battle Hammer. Back to the studio.
Well, a good win here for number 10, Hamelin Bay. And just having a chat to Keegan DeMello. He was dropped on the way down to the start. And of course the horse bolted, came back to the parade ring and was sent back to the start, examined and passed fit to race. And all his antics have certainly warmed him up nicely. Keegan will kindly excuse himself. He's not coming back. I saw he was slightly bruised on his knee, but nothing too serious. Those antics seem to have warmed him up nicely, Pat.
Yeah, he has got a little bit of back problems, so that actually warmed him up nicely. I'd like to thank the vets for allowing him to run again. I didn't see what happened. He dumped him on the way to the start. He was a little bit naughty. I think next time I'll take him down with George, the pony. Look, he won well. He stays well. He's been running quite well lately, and I think he ran a very nice race.
When he came into the ring, I saw Lloyd get hold of him, and he was still playing up.
Yes, yeah, he's still playing up. He's a bit of, I don't know, today when coming around the back as well, I had to go behind him and chase him to come into the ring. You know, he's a bit stubborn sometimes. But look, he ran full of merit, so everything seems to be fine.
I'm just having a look at the names of the owners, and I'll read it out for the public. Pat Lunn, Brandon Lunn, LP Lung, and Miss Jessica Lunn, of course, trained by Pat Lunn, so it's a family affair, a proud moment for the family.
Yes, and I also bred him myself, so it's everything for my 2 sons and my daughter. And my son, Lloyd and Jessica, help me at stables. Brandon, he's on his own, but he does very well. And I also like to thank Keegan for a very good ride.
You still dabble in a bit of breeding on the side?
Yeah, I'm slowly weed out of it, you know. It costs a lot of money, it's quite expensive. So, but I'll keep 1 or 2 mares.
You've had a lovely evening, Pat. You've picked your spots this evening. A touch unlucky earlier on. I saw Quintella running on, but you've had 2 winners thus far, so well played.
Yeah, well played. I've got 1 left, so we hope you can run a place again.
Well done, Pat.
Thanks, Tom.
Lovely. Lloyd's not coming to chat on behalf of the owners, nor is Brandon, but well done to all the team here, the Lunn team with number 10, Hamelin Bay. He's really done well for the guys, having his 28th one today, notching up his 3rd career win. And as I mentioned, Keegan de Mello slightly bruised on the knee, so he's kindly excused himself from the interview. 10, 12, 7, and 5. That's your result. Race number 7.